The Dallas Cowboys' disappointing 2024 season has sparked significant changes and discussions about the team's future, including the search for a new head coach and the potential addition of franchise legend Demarcus Ware to the coaching staff. After finishing the season 7-10 and parting ways with head coach Mike McCarthy, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones finds himself at a crossroads, looking to rebuild a team that struggled after quarterback Dak Prescott suffered a season-ending hamstring injury mid-season. Former Cowboys linebacker and Pro Football Hall of Famer Demarcus Ware has thrown his name into the conversation for a coaching role. Appearing on The Rich Eisen Show, Ware shared his thoughts on the Cowboys' head coaching vacancy, offering a surprising endorsement. Former teammate Jason Witten. "I think Jason Witten can be the coach for the Dallas Cowboys," Ware said. "Look at what Dan Campbell has done for the Detroit Lions. I believe Jason Witten could bring that same energy and leadership to Dallas." Ware highlighted Witten's ability to motivate and connect with players, qualities reminiscent of Campbell's success in transforming the Lions' culture. Ware didn't stop there. He revealed his own interest in joining the Cowboys' coaching staff, specifically as the linebackers coach. "If I had an opportunity to coach the linebackers and do it the right way, I think I could make a huge impact," Ware said. He pointed to his time working with the Denver Broncos defense, which was ranked number 1 during his stint as a coaching consultant, as evidence of his ability to elevate a unit's performance. Despite his enthusiasm, Ware admitted he hasn't yet reached out to Jerry Jones about the opportunity. However, his comments have already ignited speculation about what his involvement could mean for a team in transition. Ware is a franchise legend, holding Cowboys records for career sacks, 117, forced fumbles, 32, and tackles for loss, 145. His on-field dominance and leadership during his tenure with Dallas, from 2005 to 2013, make him an appealing candidate for a coaching role. ### the coaching search so far. The Cowboys have been actively interviewing candidates to fill the head coach position. Confirmed interviews include offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, Seahawks assistant head coach Leslie Frazier, Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, and former Jets head coach Robert Saleh. Each candidate brings unique qualifications, but Jones is known for favoring bold and unconventional choices, making Ware and Witten intriguing possibilities, even if speculative at this point. ### what could Ware bring to the table? Adding Ware to the coaching staff would not only energize the fan base, but could also benefit the team's young defense. Pairing Ware's expertise with the likes of Micah Parsons could unlock new levels of performance for the Cowboys' pass rush. Ware's first-hand experience as an elite defender gives him the credibility to mentor players, while his passion for the franchise aligns with the culture Dallas is trying to rebuild. ### speculation and the road ahead. While Jason Witten has not publicly expressed interest in the head coaching role, Ware's endorsement might spark conversations within the organization. Witten, known for his leadership and football IQ, spent his entire 16-season career with the Cowboys before briefly transitioning to coaching at the high school level. Could he make the leap to NFL head coach? And if so, would he bring in Ware to help guide the defense? The Cowboys' 2024 struggles have left the team in need of a fresh identity. Whether it's through hiring a proven NFL coach, taking a gamble on a beloved franchise figure like Witten, or incorporating legendary players like Ware into the staff, Jerry Jones has several avenues to explore. For now, fans can only wait to see how these developments unfold. But one thing is clear. The Cowboys' future is at a pivotal moment, and bold moves could define the franchise's trajectory in 2025 and beyond. Dallas Cowboys star cornerback Trevon Diggs has undergone chondral tissue graft surgery on his left knee, marking his second major knee procedure in as many years. This latest setback, confirmed by ESPN's Todd Archer, casts a shadow over Diggs' availability for the 2025 season. His recovery timeline is expected to extend beyond training camp and could potentially impact the regular season. Diggs, a 2-time All-Pro and a cornerstone of the Cowboys' defense, first suffered a major knee injury in September 2023 when he tore his ACL. While his return to form was highly anticipated, another knee injury forced him to miss the final stretch of the 2024 season. Now, questions are swirling about his long-term durability and his future with the Cowboys. As much as Diggs has proven to be an elite talent when healthy, his inability to stay on the field has raised concerns about whether Dallas can continue to rely on him as their defensive anchor. Hashtag implications for the Cowboys secondary. The Cowboys now face pressing decisions regarding their cornerback depth, especially with veteran Jordan Lewis entering free agency. Lewis, who delivered a steady performance in 2024 with 78 tackles and 5 pass deflections, may be a key re-signing target to stabilize a position riddled with uncertainty. Meanwhile, Darren Bland, who missed 2 months of last season due to a foot injury, struggled to replicate his All-Pro form from 2023 upon his return. Rookie Kalen Carson also had a challenging season, leaving the secondary in a precarious state. This situation could push the Cowboys to prioritize drafting a cornerback early in the 2025 NFL Draft. With their defense ranked 18th in passing yards allowed last season, adding young, reliable talent to the secondary will be crucial. The front office will need to weigh their options carefully, as Diggs' ongoing health struggles leave them with no guarantees about his availability moving forward. Hashtag speculation on Diggs' future. While Diggs signed a lucrative 5-year, $97 million contract in 2023, the back-to-back knee injuries have cast doubt on whether he can remain the elite playmaker Dallas envisioned. If his recovery lingers or complications arise, the Cowboys may be forced to explore contingency plans, including restructuring his role or even considering trade possibilities down the line. For now, the team and its fans will hope for a smooth recovery and a return to form, but patience may wear thin if setbacks continue. Hashtag optimism amid challenges. On a more positive note, Todd Archer noted that the timing of Diggs' surgery was strategic to ensure the best possible results. The procedure, described as a modern approach to microfracture surgery, offers hope for a successful recovery. Notably, other NFL players have undergone similar surgeries and returned to perform at a high level. However, with training camp just months away and the regular season looming, the Cowboys find themselves in a delicate position. They must prepare for the possibility of beginning the 2025 season without one of their top defensive players, all while navigating significant roster decisions, including free agency and the draft. The pressure is mounting for Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office to make the right moves to strengthen their defense and avoid another disappointing season. In the end, Trevon Diggs' recovery will be a storyline to watch as the Cowboys aim to bounce back in 2025. Fans will be eager for updates, hoping to see their star cornerback return to form and help lead the team to long-awaited success. Until then, Dallas faces the daunting task of shoring up their secondary and preparing for the worst while hoping for the best. The Dallas Cowboys' search for a new head coach took an intriguing twist as team owner Jerry Jones reportedly reached out to legendary coach Pete Carroll. Known for his Super Bowl victory with the Seattle Seahawks and an illustrious coaching career spanning both college and the NFL, Carrol has emerged as a wild-card candidate for the Cowboys' top job. According to Nick Harris of the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, the conversation between Jones and Carrol was described as informal, but the interest was credible enough to make headlines. Hashtag Pete Carroll's legacy and recent developments. Carrol, who parted ways with the Seahawks following the 2023 season, boasts a storied career. At USC, he led the Trojans to 2 national championships and 7 consecutive conference titles before joining Seattle in 2010. There, he transformed the Seahawks into a dominant force, securing a Super Bowl victory in 2013 and another appearance the following year. While Carrol expressed interest in the Chicago Bears head coaching role earlier this offseason, the team ultimately hired Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson. Carroll's track record speaks for itself, but at 73 years old, questions remain about whether he's looking for one last challenge or considering retirement. The informal nature of his conversation with Jones could indicate exploratory talks rather than serious negotiations. Still, Carroll's presence in the mix signals that Jones might be looking for a bold and proven leader to steer the franchise. Hashtag Brian Schottenheimer emerges as a frontrunner. Meanwhile, Cowboys offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer appears to be the frontrunner for the head coaching position. Clarence Hill of All City DLLS reported that a deal with Schottenheimer could be finalized by Friday, making him the likely successor to Mike McCarthy, whose contract expired on January 14th. Schottenheimer has spent 2 seasons in Dallas, though he did not call plays during that time, operating under McCarthy's leadership. If hired, it would mark Schottenheimer's first head coaching role. Hashtag other candidates in the mix. The Cowboys have also interviewed other notable candidates, including former New York Jets head coach Robert Saleh, Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator Kellen Moore, and Seahawks assistant Leslie Frazier. However, Saleh is now off the table, having accepted a role as the San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator. Moore remains an option, but is currently focused on the Eagles' postseason campaign. In addition, NFL Hall of Famer and current Colorado head coach Deion Sanders has been linked to the job. Sanders confirmed a casual conversation with Jones, calling it intriguing, but reiterated his commitment to Colorado, where he is negotiating a contract extension. Some speculate that Sanders' public acknowledgement of Jones' interest might be a strategic move to strengthen his negotiating position with the university. ###, what does this mean for the Cowboys? Jerry Jones has a reputation for pursuing high-profile, headline-grabbing moves, and Pete Carroll fits that mold. Hiring a coach with Carroll's pedigree could bring instant credibility to a Cowboys team that has struggled to meet lofty expectations. However, Carroll's age and the informal nature of the talks suggest he might be more of a contingency plan than a top choice. At the same time, Brian Schottenheimer offers continuity, as he's already familiar with the Cowboys' roster and culture. While less experienced as a head coach, his appointment would signal a commitment to building on the existing foundation rather than starting anew. As the Cowboys' search unfolds, fans are left speculating about the direction Jones will take. Will he opt for the proven experience of Pete Carroll, the continuity of Brian Schottenheimer, or a wildcard candidate like Deion Sanders? One thing is certain: whatever decision is made, it will significantly shape the franchise's future as they aim to bounce back from a disappointing 7-10 season.